Gang. What's popping, man? Welcome back. Y'all already know what up, man. Of course, man. Welcome back. I had to come back, go live. I had to. You hear me? It's been a minute. It ain't been a minute, really, though, but you feel me? I'm just, personally, I'm going over some tips, man. I'm going over tips, man. Tips and ways to raise consciousness, right? Not only that, I'm listening to Dr. Joe Dispenza, How to Reprogram Your Mind, Transcend Reality, and Create Your Dream Life. Like I said before, because a lot of people, they want to live in their dream world. They dream life. They dream reality. And it's possible. You know what I'm saying? It is possible. It very so is, but it's a way to do so, You got to go about it a certain way. You really do. Nowadays, it's hard, like I said, because how Dr. Joe said it, he explained it well,
Remember this feeling, and could you bring...
He explained it well, man. Because a lot of us want to live our desired reality lives, man. You feel me? And it's possible. That's why I said, don't let nobody ever tell you. First thing you gotta do is you gotta let go of fear. You gotta let go of doubt.
Now you'll believe more in that future and less in your past. And then you'll default, just like we all do. But how many times...
See, the power of emotion,
your unconscious mind is so objective, it does not know the difference between the real life experience
the power of
that's
emotional
emotion
visualization
and the emotion that you're creating by thought alone. And so you're giving your body a taste emotionally of the future. And the stronger the emotion you feel, the more you remember that future. And you literally are embossing the circuitry for you to believe in it more.
That's a higher conscious thing, though. That's a different level. That's a level of consciousness that I ain't seen many people on. You know what I'm saying? In the world we live in, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen too many people on that level of consciousness that Dr. Joe Dispenza talking about. You feel me? Because like I said, I looked up some things. I looked up 20 methods. You feel me? To enhance consciousness. 20 methods. And Dr. Joe Dispenza, he gave us a book of methods. He gave us a listing of methods. You feel me? Which I love, no doubt. I'm going to read some of mine off too, though, you feel me? Because this method's to raise your consciousness.
If we default and become the victim of our life, and we say that some person or some circumstance or some condition is causing me to feel this way, to think this way.
Hey, you funny, gang. You funny, gang. Oh, God. Shout out R.I.P. Tupac. Hey, you bogus. Tupac, hey, you
become angry or
frustrated
like or guilty or unworthy or afraid or anxious. We can't believe in that future any longer. Those emotions
What's cracking, Alicia?
Associated with past memories.
Hey, hit that like button,
and those emotions cause us to behave as...
Hey, what's your name? It's hard to pronounce your name, man. Dude said, please come on. You already know, man, boy head. Hey, yeah. ASAP. Hit that like button, man, for the boy head. Hit that like button one time.
Make choices that are equal to our past and believe in our past.
Alicia, what's going on? Black Bear.
People believe in their past than they believe in their future. And it's so
How many of y'all believe in your past? But, I know so many people that believe in their past but not their future. I know a lot of people like that. You feel me? And I think in order to believe in your past, you got to believe in your future, baby. You got to believe in your future. You got to understand that it's a future in your front. You feel me?
Easier.
Let go of the past.
To forget your vision of the future than to remember it.
Like he said, it's easier to forget your vision of the future than to remember it. Why? Because you're so busy thinking about your past. You got to let it go. Stop thinking about your past and remember your future vision. Because you had a vision that was for the future for yourself. Trust me. Everybody do. Every one of us do. We all got a vision that's for the future for ourselves.
So if that's the truth,
and Dr. Dispenza, he tell us how to reach that pinnacle, how to get back to that peak. Because like I said, we distracted from the things in the world. We distracted from the materialistic world. We distracted from our past traumas, all that. We distracted, you know? So a couple
if you
steps on
understood that
remembering.
this emotion that you're feeling is really a creative emotion.
It is.
Uh, Living in fear and living in anger
And
and
so many
living
people
in
out there live in fear
hostility
and
and hate.
anger. So many people out there live in fear and anger. I ain't never been the type of person to live in fear and anger. When I was younger, when I ain't know no better, I did. You feel me? When I didn't know no better, I used to live in fear and anger, of course. Like everybody else, like the rest of y'all. But at the end of the day, it's all about understanding. Like I said, we all one bill away from being homeless. You feel me? We all one bill away from being homeless. And when you understand and not hold that fear in, you get to live the life that you truly deserve. You get to live that life, that natural, desired reality you've been wanting to live. You feel me?
Hatred and judgment and resentment. That has nothing to do with your future. It has everything to do with the past.
Yeah. A lot of people,
And so the
a
problem
lot of people, they
is
take
that
out
we get
problems on
addicted.
people because they got hatred, they got judgment, resentment, that, you know, it got to do with their past. You feel me? If it's in your past, don't let it live in your future. If it's in your past, don't let it live in your future. I've seen so many people do that. Things they went through, things they done, you know what I'm saying, done witness, things they done experience. They let it dictate and control their future, in which you don't have to, in which it's another way around it. You feel me? You got to stop letting your past dictate how you going to live tomorrow, how you going to live today, how you going to live next week. Because at the end of the day, next week, blessings that's coming for you, they already embedded to you. They already meant for you. But you can't cancel them out by the way you think and what you believe. Trust me. You feel me? Don't be so dictated by the past life you lived. Don't be so dictated by the past mistakes you made. Don't be so dictated by the past judgments that have been judged on you and all the rumors that have been, you know, thrown upon you. Don't be so judged off that. Don't be so moved off of it, because at the end of the day, your future counts, your future matter, and it's already designed. You just got to be the one that grab it and take hold of it.
Addicted
You
to
got to
those
be that one.
emotions that keep us connected to the past, and there's a story that goes with
You
that
feel me?
past.
You addicted to the emotions of your past. How many of y'all addicted to the emotions of your past? You addicted to what you used to go through. You might not know it right now. You might not know it right now, but yes, you are. You addicted to the things you used to go through. You feel me? All the problems, all the trauma, all the hurts. You addicted to that. That's why you continue to take yourself through it. But see, if you remember your future, if you break out of your past and you understand that your past is only there to hurt you, remember your future and remember the vision you had of your future and where you going and where you headed, then you can live a happy life, most definitely. Dr. Joe Dispenza
And so
know what
many
he's talking
people
about.
believe in that story, and why not believe in a
Listen,
different story? And it usually takes crisis or trauma or disease or diagnosis or loss
for somebody to
for
understand that.
people to finally make up their mind to change. But
So why do people got to go through trials and tribulations and, you know, diseases and hurt, trauma and losses to change? Why? Why do they got to go through so much to change? Why do somebody got to see that, you know, I got cancer, or you know, I got AIDS, I got you know what I'm saying, an STD you can't get rid of? Why do they need to go through that type of lifestyle to change? I see so many people around us, gang. They don't want to change their life until they recognize, you know, they went to the doctor and they understand. The doctor told them, look, I want you to understand something. You dying. You feel me? You ain't got nothing but 2 years left to live. And now they want to go home and they want to change. They want to make up their mind and do all this shit to make it like, yo, I'm better. I've been doing better. I've been doing good. When that's not the case, when you really should change now. You feel me? You really should change now. That's the thing. That's the thing. At the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people will change quicker if they knew something good was coming their way. If you knew something good was coming your way, gang, you'll change too. A lot of people they'll change the way they live, the way they think, the way they eat. If they knew, yo, I'm finna get this lump sum, I'm finna inherit some money. Hell yeah, they gonna change. They gonna make sure they do. You know what I'm saying? But it's other reasons you should do so. You feel me?
Default that takes place so seamlessly when we feel the emotions of our past causes us to think the same way, to act the same way, and to feel the same way. And how you think, how you act, and how you feel is called your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. That's it.
Your personality
That's it. So the
creates your
present
personal
personality.
reality. Your personality creates your personal reality. That was one of the coldest ones because that's true. You feel me? Your personality creates your personality. What you went through, what you've been through, what you're going through, your emotions, your past emotions, what you remember about your past, that creates your reality, your personal reality. Your personality creates that personal reality. You feel me? A lot of y'all don't understand that because, like I said, you caught up in it. Once you caught up in that emotion of your personal reality, then yeah, you ain't grounded no more. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to find your way. Now you got to find yourself back. A lot of times it's hard to find yourself back. You can turn it up a little bit. A lot of times it's gonna be hard to find yourself back because you've been lost. Because you've been lost so long, gang. You feel me? Because you've been lost that long. That ain't up. Turn it up. And when you lost that long, gang, and it's hard to find yourself, you're going to be stuck in your past right there. You're going to be stuck in your past. You're going to be stuck remembering your past, going through what you went through in your past. You're going to be stuck letting the past hinder you in the future. You're going to be stuck because the past is going to stop you from moving in the future, gang. You're going to be scared to make action. You're going to be living in fear, living in doubt. I see so many people around me right now today, they live in doubt. They doubt themselves. They doubt themselves. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. But at the end of the day, gang, like the potential is in you. All the power lies in you. I don't know how in the hell you can go through the world doubting yourself every day. Every day you wake up, like you doubting yourself, you telling yourself, no, I can't do this. This ain't meant for me. This ain't the life. And I preach this time and time again in all my videos, gang. But at the end of the day, like one thing I don't doubt myself, man. Like Dr. Joe Dispenza said, you feel me? We are our personal, our personality are our reality. So we are our personality, gang. And you know what I'm saying? All in one. If you thinking negative, my nigga, and I said this, if that's what you telling yourself, your past still hunting you, and your past hunting you bad, and you feel me like it's on your ass, I'm talking about you can't let up from it because all you think about is your past, the past trauma, the past bullshit you went through, gang, then yes, that's what you creating in your personal reality. Simple as that.
Who's sitting here today called you is created the present personal reality called your life.
Right.
That's the truth.
I like
so
how
if
you
you
said
wanted to
that.
create a new personal reality, a new life, you would have to change your personality. And
I like that. He said if you want to create a new personal reality, you got to change your personality. A lot of people out there, they got to change their personality. They don't even know that, though. To create a new reality, you got to change your personality. You feel me? And your personal reality won't change until that personality get better, until you yourself, your inner self, consciously understand that, yo, with my personality and what I'm doing in my life every day, I'm happy. I understand that, yo, I'm not this, I'm not that, but I'm happy. I'm good where I'm at. You feel me? And I really feel it, and I'm really resonating with it. Some of y'all don't resonate with where you at right now. You want somebody else's testimony. That's the bad part. You want to live somebody else's lifestyle. You want to do what other people doing. You feel me? You want to be where all the stars at. That shit ain't real. You gotta be where all the stars at. You gotta understand. You gotta change your personality to change your personal reality. To be where the stars at. If that's your desired reality, you gotta change your personality. You gotta change the way you think about your life already. Some of y'all already feel like my life is shit. Every day you wake up, the problem that you got, you know what I'm saying? One of those everlasting problems, those past problems that keep haunting you. You think that motherfucker taking over your life. You letting life. Like people saying, life just been life, and no the fuck it ain't. You've been letting your personality life. You've been letting your personality rule your personal reality. That's all you've been doing. Life ain't been life. You've been letting your mind stay control the way you live and the way you see life and the way you experience life. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Dr. Joe Dispenza explaining. A lot of times you got to reprogram your mind, transcend reality, and create your dream life. That's what you got to do. And to be able to do that, you really got to believe, and you got to tell yourself that over and over. A belief ain't nothing but something you tell yourself over and over and over. You know that? A belief is not nothing but something you tell yourself over and over and over. And after a while, your biology start kicking in, and you feel me, and to make your subconscious take hold of that belief that you keep telling yourself over and over and over. That's all that is. That's all it is. I swear to God on my mama.
And the first step in that is becoming conscious of your unconscious thoughts. Those thoughts that say, I can't, it's too hard, I'll never change, it's my ex's fault. It's a, whatever.
Y'all hearty?
Too hard,
Listen,
I'll never change, it's my
those thoughts that
step in
say,
that is becoming conscious of your unconscious thoughts. Those thoughts that say, I can't, it's too hard, I'll never change.
and a
it's
lot
my
of us have
ex's
those
fault.
thoughts. The thoughts that
It's
say, I can't, it's too hard. You feel me? It's not meant, I never be that. A lot of us have those thoughts, gang. Why? I don't know. That voice right there, you got to overcome. That voice you hear in your head that say, I can't do this. This not meant for me. This too tough for me. This shit too hard. You got to overcome that motherfucker. That voice right there been controlling your ass, gang. That voice right there been controlling you. And I don't know what to tell you. At the end of the day, like, that same voice, I learned to control when I was young. I learned to get over. That voice, that hump in my head, like, yo, man, look, you ain't built for this. You ain't strong enough to do this. I learned to get over that shit. I was like, fuck that. Took that voice, bottled that bitch up, threw it across the ocean. Fuck you talking about. Simple as that, because at the end of the day, that's fear. That's doubt. That's self-doubt. That shit kept me back. That'll keep you back. That'll hold you in a position you're not ready to be held in. Because once you held in that position, you're going to feel like, damn. You're going to feel like, I'm telling you, gang. He know what he talking about.
You know.
He know what he talking about.
Or if you really truly wanted to be a happy person, you would have to stop complaining.
Right. Oh.
You would have to stop blaming, have to stop allowing your
He
environment
said
to
if you want
control
to be
how
a
you're
happy person, a true happy person, you got to stop complaining. If you really want to be a happy person, you got to stop complaining. That means some of us complain too much. If we really want to be happy. That's what he just said. So at one point in time in my life, I told y'all this before in the story. I said I used to be that motherfucker. Like when I was like 18, 19, gang, I used to complain so much about everything. Why I ain't got this? Why I ain't got that? And it took time. I had to understand something like, wait, while I'm complaining, I ain't got up off my ass to go do nothing about my complaints. I ain't got up off my ass to go do nothing about the shit I'm saying. I had to recognize this now. I was young. Like I told y'all, at the end of the day, I seen other people around me. They was moving and grooving and they was getting into it. You feel me? And they wasn't letting the complaints control their life. Like Dr. Joe Dispenza said. And all the time I was complaining. I'm like, damn, somebody owe me something. Somebody got to do something while I'm broke. Somebody got to give me something. It was my fault. You feel me? The whole time it was my fault. I'm like, damn, I didn't understand that shit. It took a while for me to understand the reason I'm complaining is my fault. I got to get my bitch ass up and go do something. A lot of us out here, we complain, gang, and it's our fault. I seen a nigga complain the other day. Why his ride wasn't coming? Gang, it's your fault. You could have had a ride. You sitting here, what? You calling Uber, what? Listen, you could have been, you at work, you had a job that make $18 an hour. How in the fuck you ain't got a vehicle? Fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you, for real?
You're feeling and thinking. And if you truly wanted to become a new personality, you would have to decide that the emotion of lack cannot belong in an abundant person.
Right.
Oh, this is where the rubber hits the road.
So how to decide the emotion of lack do not belong in an abundance person? How to decide the emotion of lack do not belong in an abundance person? That's different. That's a different ball game. You feel me? That's something different because, like I said, it's homeless people out here who don't know that the emotion of lack don't belong in them. They don't know that they are already filled with abundance. They just gotta find it. They don't know that. It takes for somebody to bring that out of them. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't see it in themselves. Maybe they never grew up with it. Maybe nobody ever motivated them and told them this, though. We got to think about that. We can't forget that because a lot of times, like I said, people grow up in situations and conditions. Some people is conditioned to not grow up with motivation, not grow up with any hope instilled in them, confidence instilled in them. Some people, they got to go through situations like Dr. Joe Dispenza said. They got to go through crisis. They got to go through something that's so, you know what I'm saying, major to their life, you know, and make a major life change to where they understand like, yo, I can do this. It's in me. You know, it's not on me, it's in me. And then we got those people who already recognize it. They see it on themselves like, man, look, I'm meant to be. My creator want me to have everything. You feel me? I own everything. I can achieve and obtain everything in this world. But not everybody think like that, gang. So the question is like, how to help the people think like that? I think he just gave us the answer. You got to understand that the emotion, the emotion of lack do not belong in a person with abundance. The emotion of lack do not belong in a person who's filled with abundance spiritually, nor, you know what I'm saying, physically. You feel me? Nor metaphysically. The emotion of lack don't belong in nobody. The emotion of hurt, the emotion of alone, they don't belong in nobody. The moment we start transforming the way we think, transforming our mind, you feel me, transcend reality and create our dream life, then we'll understand at that point, like, wait, none of those emotions that we held before, none of those stimulations that we took ourselves through belong in our lives because we are filled with abundance. We are filled with everything. You feel me? So Dr. Joe Dispenza knew what he
future that you
talking about.
haven't seen yet. And the end product of an experience in three-dimensional reality is called an emotion. And so most people wait for their wealth to feel
Y'all heard him?
abundant.
You hear me? I'm gonna run that back for y'all.
They're waiting for experience in three dimensions in a future that you haven't seen yet.
Listen.
And the end product of an experience in three-dimensional reality is called an emotion.
The end product of an experience in 3D reality is called an emotion. In the 3D dimensional reality, for some of y'all smart people, it's called an emotion. So every emotion, you feel me, calculate what you receive in life or what you do not receive. Every emotion that you go through, you feel me? So I can say some of the homeless people, they already, you know, probably have the emotion of abandonment, alone, you know, anxiety. Can we say, no, we can't say greed, not at all, because they not greedy. They just like everybody else. But at the end of the day, those emotions create these realities for these people. You feel me? And as for a successful person, the emotion of I can achieve everything, I can do all things. You feel me? I can conquer anything. That creates the results of success. That creates the results of triumph. You feel me? It depends on what you think. It's how you look at it. You know? It's how we look at it.
And so most people wait for their wealth to feel abundant.
How many of y'all wait on your wealth to feel abundant? Literally, how many of y'all wait till you're wealthy, till some money come in, till a check fall in your hand to feel abundant, to feel like, yo, I got everything I need now? You feel me? Think about it. Have you ever went without some money, or, you know, the check didn't come the day it was supposed to come and you didn't feel abundant, you didn't feel complete, you didn't feel like, yo, I got everything I need? You know, how many of y'all really gotta wait until wealth come to feel abundant? That's crazy, because back in my younger days, I did. I went through that. I used to have to wait till something hit my hand to feel like, yo, and gratitude to feel graceful for something like, yo, look, okay, I'm abundant now. I got this. I'm good. I got everything I need. And then once it's gone, woo, shit. Boy, it's back to mayhem. It's back to bullshit. It's back to problem starting. You know what I'm talking about? So that tells me like, yo, our thoughts, the way we think, because we got to think to create an emotion. You know what I'm saying? The thoughts create the emotion.
The new relationship to feel love. They're waiting for their success to feel empowerment. They're waiting for their healing. A lot of people I've seen that. Gratitude.
I see a lot of people I know, they wait on success to feel empowerment. They wait on their success to come through to feel powerful, to feel mighty. No, you supposed to feel mighty and powerful before the success even hit. You feel me? That's how abundance works. You already supposed to feel abundant before it happened. You already supposed to feel like the world is yours before it take place. You know what I'm saying? That's how you change the reality, because you change the cause. That's how you change the effect. Cause and effect. You change the cause first, which is the mind. then you change the effect, which is reality. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people right now today, they can't change their mindset, and that's the reason their reality can't change, because they still thinking negative, they still feeling negative, they still looking negative. Every corner and every, you know, obstacle or every perspective of life they look at is negative. You feel me? So it creates a negative reality for them. It creates a negative personal reality for them because their personality is negative at the end of the day. You feel me? I'm just saying.
That's the old model of reality. So then you got to trade that emotion of your past, and that story's got to go with it.
Right.
And when you overcome your emotions, you master your creations.
Woo, that's hot. When you overcome your emotions, you master your creations. That's hot. You got to trade that old emotion for a new emotion. That's the difference. You got to trade that old emotion for a new emotion. So if you had the old emotion that everybody hates you, you got to trade that for a new emotion that everybody love you. Try that out. Trade that old emotion for that new emotion and see how that feel. See how your life reality, your personal reality plays out for you. Some people don't believe it. Some people believe that the mindset they stuck in, and that's the reality they live in. No, that's not true. Like I told y'all the other day when I was on live, y'all ever thought about somebody, and when you thought about them, like, damn, dog, I remember me and bro used to kick it, or man, sis used to do this, we used to do that. You feel me? And then the moment you start thinking about them with intentions, you feel me, conscious intention, they end up calling or they popped up at your crib. You know what I'm talking about? Life really worked like that. The universe really worked like that. So it's like, yo, your reality work like that. What you thinking right now, my nigga, negative, the past emotions, the old hurt, the old pain, that's going to pop back up into your future. Want me to tell you why? Because you steady chasing that mentally. And everything is created by thought. Everything is started by thought. So you creating that by chasing that mentally. And you keep chasing that negativity, that negative thought. You keep chasing it like a train. So what it keep doing is creating a negative personal reality for you, so you can live it over and over and over and over and over. Now you reliving the old pains you once lived because you keep thinking about it. You feel me? You thinking about the old trauma. Now you reliving that old trauma that you once lived because you keep thinking about it. It keep playing over and over. The emotions keep playing. You know what I'm saying? They keep sending that signal, that frequency to your body. Now it keep playing out over and over and over. Like, gang, you got to trade that emotion in. Fuck all that. It's finna be 2025. Trade it in. You know what I'm saying? Going to the new year with a new emotion, new belief, a new belief system. Set it all up for yourself. You can do it. Trust me.
And that's freeing the body from the past.
That's freeing your body from your past, goddammit. Did you hear Dr. Joe Dispenza? You're freeing your body from your past. How many of you motherfuckers want to be free from your past? You feel me? Come on,
the
man.
person who
I
wants
love
to
to be free from my past anytime at the end of the day. Anytime. Anytime.
They got to romance wealth. Romance it. They have to romance it. And
wealth.
you have to start thinking about how a wealthy person would think.
How would a wealthy person think? So that means if you want to be healthy, you got to start thinking how a healthy person would think and romance that. You got to romance that emotion. You feel me? If you want to be a triumph person, you got to think how a triumph person would think and romance that emotion. How many of y'all really romance the emotions that you frequently think? Now, one of y'all, you think it and you let it go. Sometimes you worry about it. You know, sometimes you worry about it. But the emotions that you really want to come to life, you got to romance them. You got to believe in them, romance them. You know what I'm saying? Play with them a little bit, foreplay with them. That's what we call it, foreplay with them. Because at the end of the day, if you don't foreplay with it, it's going to foreplay with you. At the end of the day, it's going to turn your world upside down. It's going to start lifing. That's what everybody call it. Life been life, and no the fuck it ain't. You been letting life you. You've been letting life grab you by the horns instead of you grabbing life by the horns. I know so many people like that, like, gang, you got to grab life by the horns. Romance the emotions and the feelings you want to feel every day. Romance the emotions and feelings that you want to go through every day. And tell yourself this is the reality. Stop telling yourself the other way around, the backwards way around. Look, this is the reality. All the shit that's taking place in my life right now, this is what's happening. No, it's not about that, gang. It's not. It ain't. You know, you got to change your mindset. I tell so many people this time and time again. Change your mindset, man. change
How a
it.
person would act, how a wealthy person would feel, and you would have to become that personality. And that personality really should begin to create some change in your personal
It
reality.
should. So for those of y'all that really want to change, you gotta understand how would the emotions you want to change into, or the characteristics or the personalities you want to change into for your desired reality to become true. You got to think about it. How do they feel? How do a wealthy person feel? How do a healthy person feel? How do an honored person feel? How do a financially free person feel? You know what I'm saying? How do a peaceful, mentally peaceful person feel? You got to actually romance those emotions, embody those emotions, and become that personality. Take over that character. You know what I'm saying? Embody that character. That's what you got to become. So many people out there that tell you around the world what they want to be, what they want to do in life, what they want to become, why they want to become it. But at the end of the day, they can't embody that feeling. They can't romance with that feeling and get in tune with that feeling and let that, you feel me, just serenade their body, serenade their soul. They can't, because that's not what they really want. They talking about it. It's a good talk. Like I said, you really gotta put your intentions and align your intentions, your mind, your emotions, your personality, your character. All of this gotta be aligned up. You feel me? And it shall happen for you. But we see so many people it don't happen for because they not trying hard enough. And I can say that. I can say that for a fact. They not trying hard enough. They not.
Yeah, the synchronicities that are not just parking spaces, not that stuff, but the bigger stuff that would stretch your belief so that when you see the synchronicity, all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I created that.
Right.
Is that
How many of y'all know
possible?
when you manifest something? How many of y'all really recognize when you manifested something? You know? How many of y'all really can see when you created something from your thoughts, from your intentions, that you made it come true? How many of y'all like it take time to really see that? You got to be aware. First off, first things first, you got to be aware. You got to understand that look, I'm doing this without true intentions. But at the end of the day, I do understand what I'm aiming for, and I'm aiming for positivity and nothing but it. How many of y'all know that? I know. I know a lot of people don't know that. So I'm gonna give y'all 20 scientific methods to enhance your consciousness. Because a lot of people don't know methods to enhance their consciousness. So I got 20 scientific methods to enhance your consciousness. You feel me? And number one is meditation. A lot of people don't know how to meditate. You feel me? But I have learned regular mindfulness or transcendental meditation can promote brainwave and synchronization and deepen awareness. You hear me? Let me say it again. Regular mindfulness or transcendental meditation can promote brainwave and synchronization and deepen awareness. And I know a lot of people I know don't know that. Because I'm going to tell you something, a lot of black people don't meditate. I don't know too many black people meditating. I haven't seen too many black people meditating. Now, some of the healthiest ones they do, yeah. Some healthy ones they meditate. They do their breathing practices. They do their yoga too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hold on. But at the end of the day, I ain't seen too many black people. Love y'all. They stay meditating. Chinese people stay doing it too. You feel me? So number two. Let's go on to number two. This is the number two method to enhance consciousness. Quantum visualization. Quantum visualization. For those of y'all that don't know what quantum visualization is, I can explain to y'all. I can give y'all a little breakdown of what it is. Basically, quantum visualization is where you use quantum mechanics principles like visualization to imagine desired realities, leveraging the observer effect. You feel me? And I'm going to repeat that. Quantum visualization is where you use quantum mechanics principles like visualization to imagine desired realities, leveraging the observer effect. And a lot of people may or may have not, experienced with this one, number two, the quantum visualization. But, I think it's possible. I think if you tapped into it, if that's what you really looking for and trying to do, yeah. Number three, and shout out to Juice World. Juice World made a song about this, lucid dreaming, and that's what's crazy because a lot of y'all don't know what lucid dreaming is. At some point in time in my life, I didn't know what lucid dreaming was. I had to do my studies. I had to do my research. That's why I love studying and researching, gang. Let's get it though. Lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming. I know some people in my life that told me they lucid dream before. I know some people in my lifetime that have told me they was able to control their dreams. They enter their dreams. They able to control how they run, how fast they run. I had some dreams before, gang, in my lifetime where like I was getting chased. You know what I'm saying? In my dream, I'm getting chased, and I can't control how fast I run. I can't control the speed. And it was me and one of my brothers, me and Kruger. You feel me? We getting chased, and I can't control how fast I'm running. You know what I'm saying? And it's a mob behind us, gang. They chasing us. They trying to hunt us down. And I can't control how fast I'm running. I mean, crazy. So at the end of the day, I had to recognize, like, damn, what the fuck type of dream was that? I learned that was a lucid dream. I didn't know what that was. So at the end of the day, lucid dreaming is when you engage in practices to control and analyze dreams, exploring the subconscious mind. I'm going to read it again. Lucid dreaming is when you engage in practices to control and analyze dreams, exploring the subconscious mind. I don't think it's wrong to explore the subconscious mind. I think everybody should be exploring their subconscious mind, man, figuring out their inner self, understanding who they really is. You feel me? Understanding all the knowledge that you really hold, So lucid dreaming is one of the ways you can raise your consciousness. Number 4 would be quantum tuning. Quantum tuning, I never heard of this one. This new. I don't know if I ran across it when I was doing my research. At the end of the day, it say quantum tuning is when you practice frequency alignment through sound therapies like binaural beats to enhance mental states. I heard of binaural beats. I heard of what's that? The Sergio, the Sergio beats or something like that. Sergio frequencies, where they got certain frequencies you can listen to align yourself with certain feelings, certain emotions, which is a good thing. I ain't gonna lie, some of them pings and pangs and them gongs when they hit that motherfucker and make a certain frequency, gang, yeah, they really work. Energy work. Energy work will be number 5. And energy work will be engage in Qigong, Reiki, or Tai Chi to manipulate the balance of body energy. That's different. That's different. Energy work. Engage in Qigong, Reiki, or Tai Chi to manipulate and balance body energy. That's different. But, Qigong I learned about, Qigong I know it got a lot to do with breathing, breathing practices and breathing techniques. And breathing techniques, yeah, is a way to raise your consciousness also. You feel me? Neuroplasticity training. Neuroplasticity training actively learn new skills to rewire neural connections for expanded awareness. So neuroplasticity training is when you actively learn new skills to rewire neural connections for expanded awareness. That's different, but I ain't never heard of that one. That's a new method. That's something I ain't never heard of, gang. At the end of the day, let me see, breath work. And I was just talking about breath work. You feel me? I hear a lot of Japanese and Chinese people talking about the breath work. Techniques like holotropic breath work can stimulate altered states of consciousness. I never heard of holotropic breath work. I ain't never heard of that one, gang. But I guess that's one of the ways to expand your consciousness, to, bring it to the heights. Number 8 will be quantum thought experiments. I heard CIA doing doing experiments like this, right? Explore concepts like Schrodinger's cat to challenge linear thinking and open your mind. I never heard of that. What the hell? Explore concepts like Schrodinger's cat to challenge linear thinking and open your mind. Maybe I butchered the word, I don't know. But number 9 will be nutritional optimization. Consuming a brain healthy diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants supports mental clarity. That's different. Ain't nothing wrong with mental clarity. A lot of people need mental clarity. You feel me? Probably need to consume a lot of brain healthy diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants supports mental clarity. Y'all need a lot of that shit. You feel me? Okay. Number 10, quantum consciousness exploration. Study theories connecting quantum mechanics to the nature of consciousness. Now, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of study, man. A lot of study on consciousness, a lot of studying, the brain work, how the brain work, emotions, all that. I've been doing it. And I even been doing it for a personal, gain, a personal gain in knowledge, that is to understand the way my emotions work, the way my behavior work at the end of the day. So I like that one, quantum consciousness exploration. Okay, number 11, mindful observation. Regularly observe natural phenomena, fostering deeper connections with the quantum world. That's different. I had to scratch my head on that one. Okay, mindful observation. All right, number 12, man, gravitational wave awareness. Consider how cosmic events like gravitational waves connect with human perception. That's a good one. I'm going to have to see a lot of this stuff, though. We can click on the numbers. They got numbers, right behind the message. And I can click on it and see, have it expand knowledge. You feel me? Have it go a little farther, open up some more shit for me. I might have the gravitational wave awareness. Let me see what that is. What you need to know about Notre Dame reopening? Okay. Nat Geo TV. Did it pop up any knowledge about anything? Nope. I hate when they do that. You click on the shit, plus pop up some knowledge. Okay. Oh, cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. Use CBT to break limiting beliefs, raise mental awareness. Yeah, got a lot of beliefs to break. A lot of people out here got to break the beliefs they once believed, man. About all the shit the school taught us, about all the shit we done read about all the shit they done lied about, the stories they done gave us. We got to break that. You know what I'm saying? That we do. So cognitive behavioral therapy will be one of them. Yes. Okay. Pineal gland activation. I like that. Techniques like sun gazing with caution are thought to stimulate the third eye. I never heard that though. I like the concept of it, the pineal gland activation, but I never heard of, techniques like sun gazing with caution are thought to stimulate the third eye. I never heard sun gazing gonna stimulate the third eye. That's different. That's different. Quantum holographic memory. Do we got quantum holographic memory somewhere around the world? Explore how memory may store holographic quantum information, sharpen and recall. Okay, intention setting. Embrace the quantum principle that thoughts influence outcomes. Focus intentions daily. That's true. I believe if we focus our intentions on things we want, or if you focus your intention on the things you desire, I do believe, it brings them forward in your reality. I believe that. A lot of times, like I just told y'all, you could be thinking about somebody that you ain't seen in a while, and all of a sudden they'll hit you, they'll call you. You know what I'm saying? They'll show up at your door, they'll pop up out the blue, or you're here get a text from them, hear a word from somebody else and say, hey, yo, such and such mentioned you. They was asking about you, type shit. So I can understand that right there, because a lot of times we do that in real life. Right now today. You feel me? So, yoga, the physical and mental discipline of yoga harmonize body and consciousness. Damn. You feel me? When it should be a way for us to harmonize our body and consciousness like regularly. You feel me? Regularly. It should be a way. If we can negatively fuck up our lives and fuck up the way we think and feel, we should be able to harmonize our body and our thinking regularly, But I know it's hard. People got a lot of distractions. Okay, number 18, sympathetic vibration. Align your body's energy field with natural frequencies using tools like crystal bowls. I was just telling y'all about the crystal bowl. Shout out to 19 Keys. He keep a bowl. Shout out to Rashad Jamal. Rashad Jamal keep one of those crystal bowls. Those crystal bowls, what they do is they align your body energy with natural frequencies using the crystal bowl. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I done seen it done. I done felt it. I done heard the frequency from that bowl. Yeah, it's different. It hit different. A lot of people, they run from this type of information, gang. They run from that positive information. A lot of people, they run from that. They don't want to hear it. Tell you why? Because it's not like them to do so. They're not like-minded. It's not like them to do so what I'm explaining. You feel me? Entanglement awareness. Reflect on quantum entanglement and its implication for universal connection. And technology detox. Disconnect from electronics to allow brain waves to recalibrate naturally. How many of y'all believe that we need a technology detox? How many of y'all believe that? I heard somebody, who was that? DDG said he did a technology detox. You know, he did a detox from technology for 7 days where he was just all natural. You feel me? All himself. And that's understandable because a lot of times, a lot of people, they don't be aware of, themselves. They don't be aware of situations. They don't be consciously aware of what's going on. Yeah, they do need to tap out of technology every once in a while. They do need to tap back into reality, every once in a while. I even love to tap back into reality, having nature walks, walking through the forest or something, walking through the woods. You feel me? That's tapping back into reality, tapping back into nature. That's giving yourself a technology detox. A lot of people, they can't detox from their tech because this they life now. It's because they love it. They can't detox from their tech because it's what made them nowadays. You feel me? If your tech made you, then yeah, you fuck. If technology made your life better, then yeah, you fuck. You really can't go without it. Like they used to always say back in the days, man, what if technology fails? What if technology fails? Then, so be it. We got to go back to living off the earth, living off the land. We really got to go back to doing what the homeless people doing, gang, because they living off the land. Yeah, they got the tissue. They got to do what they got to do to hustle and get the little money they need to make ends meet, but they officially are living off the land. They in a tent. They got to cook food. They got to start a fire. They living off the land, my nigga. Them homeless people technically is. They don't got the condiments that we got no more. Able to do this, able to do that, able to microwave this, able to, you feel me, flick the light switch. Nah. They got to find a plug. And what's crazy is ain't no plugs out there in their tents, my nigga. If they ain't got nothing that hold no solar light, no solar energy, is over. It's over. That's real life. It's over. So, I understand that, man. Like, they been detoxed from technology. When you out there on the street, gang, you ain't got technology. When you out there on the street, yeah, that ain't, I'm telling you, gang. The pineal gland activation too. Activate your pineal gland, man. You know what I'm saying? Activate your pineal gland. Understand something about yourself. Understand the powers that lies within you. Understand who you are. Stop doubting yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. I used to be the person that always second guessed myself. Now I'm coming with all belief. Like I gotta believe in myself. If I don't believe in me, nobody is. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. If you don't believe in you, nobody gonna believe in you, gang. Nobody. I had something else, right? Basically, how to reprogram your mind, transcend reality, and recreate your dream life, right? You feel me? To provide actionable steps by reprogramming the mind, transcending perceived limits, and manifesting the dream life. What's stopping you from living your best life? And that's what I ask a lot of people. What's stopping you from living your best life? What's really stopping you from living your best life, gang? Like real life. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. So, I want to share examples of successful individuals who have used mindset techniques to achieve extraordinary results. You feel me? So, reprogramming your mind, right? Understand your subconscious mind. That's all you got to do. Recognize that 95% of daily actions are driven by subconscious programming. You know, identify limiting beliefs by journaling recurring negative thoughts. A lot of people, yeah, they can understand their subconscious mind by limiting beliefs and journaling them down along with all the negative thoughts. You feel me? Another thing, like I said, recognize that 95% of daily actions are driven by subconscious programming. You know what I'm saying? And once you learn to replace those limiting beliefs, you got to replace them. Once you learn to replace them, which is step 2, use affirmations and visualizations daily. For example, I am capable of achieving greatness. That's an affirmation. They said use that daily, you know, to replace your limits and your beliefs. Use it daily. Tell yourself daily, I am capable of achieving greatness. You know what I'm saying? You telling yourself that, you fixating your mindset to be able to achieve greatness whenever, however, wherever, no matter what, no matter the obstacle, no matter the battle, no matter how tough it is. You feel me? Practice meditation to access the subconscious mind more effectively. A lot of y'all don't do that. Y'all don't meditate to activate your conscious mind. You don't. You got to do that, though. You got to practice meditation to access the subconscious mind more effectively, gang. You do. Create empowering habits, man. Start a gratitude journal to shift focus to positive outcomes. I think everybody should do that. A lot of people ain't graceful for nothing. A lot of people don't got gratitude. A lot of people don't got gratitude. They not happy for nothing. To them, it's not enough. They like, man, I ain't even got enough. You feel me? And you can have everything in the world that you really need, not what you want. What you need, because a lot of people, they'll mistake their wants for their needs. You feel me? They'll think just because they don't got the wants they want it, they don't got what they need. Shit, I'm a long way from thinking that. I'm a long way from thinking that. I used to think like that. Because I ain't got what I want. You feel me? It's going to fuck up what I need. Or it's going to fuck up what I already got that I thought I needed. Yeah, I'm a victim of that. I look around and look at everything that I want. Like, damn, I ain't got this. This ain't here. I ain't got that. This ain't like that. And then now I start living my life according to that. I start living my life according literally to what I want. I ain't got this, so I got to do this. I ain't got this, so I don't feel like this. This ain't work for me, so I feel like that. I had to break that cycle. I had to break that. Like, come on, man. Real life. I had to break that cycle. I had to understand that, look, you good. You got everything you need. You don't need nothing else. You good. You feel me? You got everything you need. What more could you ask for? You got life. You alive. You a butt of dirt. What more could you ask for? Simply. That's when I have to recognize, man. I have to recognize, man. So start a gratitude journal, man, to shift focus to positive outcomes, man. Use the power of repetition to solidify new thought patterns. Simple. Simple. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, simple, man. Transcend reality in 20 minutes. You feel me? Expand your perception. Adopt the philosophy that reality is subjective. Your mindset determines your experience. Explore concepts like mindfulness, which allow you to break free from autopilot living. How many of y'all autopilot living? I know some niggas out there that's autopilot living, you feel me? Practice visualization techniques, that's step 2 in part 2. Okay. Build a mental image of the life you want. Revisit it daily to solidify its reality in your mind. Whoa. Revisit it daily to solidify the reality in your mind. Because your mind ain't gonna be able to tell the fake and the real. It ain't gonna be able to tell the difference. It's gonna start embedding the realness. It's gonna start doing that. It's gonna start hitting it like that, gang. Trust me. So that's what you gotta do. You feel me? Adopt growth and adopt growth-orientated actions, man. Identify fear and take small, courageous steps beyond your comfort zone. Cause some of y'all be scared to live life. Like I said, y'all be saying life is life, and no, you scared to live life. You know what I'm talking about? You scared to live life, and due to the fact you scared to live life, life is gonna life on you. You gotta identify fear and take small, courageous steps beyond your comfort zone. That's all you gotta do. And live life. And live life. That's it. Anyway, man, that's my time, man. Look, I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe, stay positive, man. Stay out the way, man. This is the channel where we talk, we grow, and we connect. So do just that. You feel me? And take note, man, of what I said. I am